We're on the countdown. Oh, no, we're not. We need to get on the countdown.
Ever since the pandemic, we've been really on it. Bullish on it, cop an NFT every morning. On me millionaire, lifestyle never boring. Moon boy, watch them charts start soaring. Crypto to a Lambo, it's a foreign. I've been all around the VeVe verse, we've been touring. FOMO, fear, missing out while we scoring. On me millionaire, 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 millionaire. Cause you know when it rains, it be pouring. We was all investing, they was snoring. Now look at my collection, it's enormous. On me millionaire, 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 millionaire. Bullish on that cryptocurrency, yeah, you know it. Ever since the pandemic, we've been really on it. Bullish on it, cop an NFT every morning. On me millionaire, lifestyle never boring. Meet me there, on the moon, it's important. Thank you to everybody that supported. Now we poppin' champagne, that's important. And we kept playing the game, ain't aborted. Solid diamond hands are rewarded. On me millionaire, millionaire, millionaire.
What's up, my Omi homies and fellow NFT collectors? It's Wednesday. You know what that means. We got the comic guru Dozer from the Comic Way here with us. What's up, Dozer? How you doing today?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
What's up, everybody? We did have a little bit of technical difficulties. As you could probably tell, I started the stream a little early, and we were probably on there talking. My bad. We did have a vote going on, a poll before the stream started. Do you think you'll get today's drop? And I'm really liking the results here. We got 53%, okay, 52% of people who think that they're going to get the drop today. That's really good. That's optimism. I love to see it. And let's see what's up in the chat. We got Daniel Marquez first in the chat today. Brotato's here. Alejandro. Random Hero is here as well. VeVe Camino. DK. Nika Dong. What's up, everybody? What's up, Mountain Man? Firefly. Just Relax. La Palms. Brian Ordeal. Garrett's here. Good luck, everybody, today. Walks on the beach. Somebody's asking about that, the dog comic, the random dog comic. Oh, let's go see what that's called. I don't even remember. Dozer, do you know anything?
Top Dog, something like that?
Yeah, do you know anything about Top Dog?
Dude, it's an old 80s comic, man. Like, Star Comics used to make all the old cartoons, like comics like He-Man. And, like, I saw that you showed the Star Wars ones, but it wasn't the official Star Wars. It was, like, Ewoks cartoon, Droids cartoon, so...
Like the cartoon ones, so it wasn't really the Star Wars ones that you were talking about.
Yeah, because at that same time, Marvel was releasing, like, the real Star Wars comics.
Gotcha, okay. Because, yeah, it does say Marvel right here. That's why I wanted to look it up. And it had Heathcliff, and somebody said they made Care Bears comics, so it does have some nostalgic stuff.
Yeah, like I said, all those 80s Saturday cartoon comics.
But it wasn't a real drop. Actually, somebody has footage of the drop. There was a countdown, and if you watch the drop, and I can actually show it to you guys and pull it up for you, the buy now button never popped up, so you can tell that it wasn't like a real drop, that it was just something that they were doing for testing. So I'll go ahead and pull that replay up so you guys can see the actual drop itself. Let me pull it up where you can see it better. And you'll see on his button, when it hits 0, there's no buy now button. It just goes straight to sold out. So yeah, that's not a comic that we can actually own. It's just one that they're using for testing, and I'm hoping that they're using it to test comics in the showroom, but I don't know exactly what they're using it for. Do you have any speculation or any ideas of what they might have been using that Top Dog to test for, Dozer?
I'm guessing the new, maybe the new drop system, I'm hoping.
Yeah, and somebody was saying just the drop systems with really low editions, like the Aston Martin one in general, they might have been testing. What's up, E-Rock? What's up, Ham Moon? Rambo's in the house. Jay Mayberry. We got about 5 minutes before the drop starts, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up the drop day checklist for the day. If you haven't already, make sure to reset your router before drops, and to reset your device. Close all other apps on your device that you're using for the drop, and remove all downloaded files in your VeVe app, which I'm about to do. Turn off all other devices connected to the internet in your stream, in your house, including the stream, and put your phone into airplane mode. And if you do airplane mode, you have to hit the Wi-Fi button afterwards, or you won't have internet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to remove your downloaded files. Shout out to Journey for this super chat. Thank you, my man. Let's go. Shout out to What Next. Oh, that's a cool YouTube channel, a VeVe YouTube channel. You have to remember that the E is a 3, but look them up on YouTube and give them a subscribe. All right, guys, to remove your downloaded files, which is kind of like clearing the cache on your app and gives you a little extra speed at drop time, click Profile, and then you go to your settings. Then you go to My Files, and click remove all downloaded files, and it lets you know in the pop-up menu that you can re-download those files at any time. So if you want to re-download them, just wait till the drop's over, go back to that same page and re-download them. BE has a VeVe Vault t-shirt on today for good luck. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Good luck with that VeVe Vault t-shirt. If you guys are interested in picking up some VeVe Vault t-shirts, the link is in the profile. They're pretty cool. They haven't been very lucky for me. I haven't got a drop wearing one yet. I almost don't want to wear them during drops, but I'll wear them out to the mall and stuff.
I gotta get one, dude. I gotta get one and start sporting it when wearing it.
Yeah, I got the lion one and the green truck one. I really thought the green truck one was going to be super lucky for drops. Michael Wiggins says, I have 3 phones, so I watch you with data. Go for the drop with one and go for the rebound on the third. Good stuff. Mancrafter says, are you using an emulator? No, I'm using a mirroring app, desktop app. It's called Mirroring 360. If you download that and then you go to your iPad, you have a button right here where you can cast, and you can cast it directly to your computer using that app.
So they're asking if this is a good comic. Yes, it is a good comic.
It is. See, I was
It's a
wondering
good
about
comic.
that.
First appearance of Mystique, who's that blue skin female hero you see on the cover.
Yeah, and I think the actress that plays
I'm sure
her...
you guys all know who Mystique is, man. Have you seen any X-Men movie? She's the blue chick that can like change into anybody.
Yeah, she's almost in all of the X-Men movies. She's like
Yeah, even in the like newer ones, like X-Men First Class, like she comes out in those as well.
So tier-wise, do you think it's a B tier, C tier? You think it's up there with Amazing Spider-Man number 3?
No, it's not. I don't think it's an elite comic. I would put it in the same range as like Bullseye and Sabretooth. I mean, it's within that range for sure.
Okay, so Sabretooth, that's a good one. Sabretooth first appearance.
Yeah, so I'm going to be going for this one since it's got a cool VeVe exclusive Ultra. That's the one I'm going to be shooting for.
Yeah, the Ultra Rare looks nice. The Rare looks nice. I kind of like the common with the octopus on it. First appearance of an octopus on the VeVe app. Ben says, just for your information, many of us still cannot get into the app for the last couple of days. Tried all options that VeVe says to do. Interesting. I thought people were fixing that. I know that some of the options you can do to try to fix that is to, of course, delete your app and reinstall it. Check for updates on your app, but also check for updates on your phone. Your phone software might have an update that you need as well. Bruin says, yes, we know her. So I guess you guys know Mystique. Let's go. Yeah, we know exactly who she is because everybody's seen the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Those are
I saw in the chat, bro. Jennifer Lawrence Gate. That's funny. Because, yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is the actress that plays her in the newer movies.
Oh,
She's
really?
the girl from Hunger Games.
Yeah, I know who Jennifer Lawrence is, but wasn't it somebody else that used to play her, like Rebecca?
Yeah, it was another actress in the older films, but Jennifer Lawrence has taken over the character now.
That's interesting.
She's the one that's like best known for the character in the
That's actually going to pump Mystique right there because she's a very, very popular actress. J Money says, Mom has the Lion Gate shirt on. Let's go. And he's got his green shirt on. Let me know if those shirts get you a drop if they're lucky. We'll call it T-shirt Gate or something. All right, guys, we got 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Remember, if you're going for the drop and you're staying on the stream, don't pay attention to my clock. Watch your own timer. There's lag on the stream. E-Rock says, what female character would you like to see this month in a comic drop or collectible? What do you think, Doze?
Dude, I want to get... I would love to see X-Men #1, dude. X-Men #1 would be badass.
X-Men #1, the giant size with the first appearance of Storm, right?
No, that's the giant size. That one's good. I'm talking X-Men #1, like the first ever X-Men.
Oh man, that sounds expensive.
Badass because I believe that's Jean Grey's first appearance.
Oh, okay, Jean Grey, Phoenix. All right, guys, we might have
a first appearance of Phoenix would be another badass comic. You got the first appearance of Jean Grey, first appearance of Phoenix.
I guess they're two separate people.
I mean, dude, there's so many female characters they haven't touched yet, like Storm.
Mm-hmm.
And basically any female character in the Avengers, X-Men.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I could literally like start writing down a list. But like, so many characters they haven't tackled. It'll be interesting to see which ones they hit.
All right, guys, we got 10 seconds. I'm going with timing today. I'm going to click the button 1 second after the timer hits 0. We might not get any W's at the drop, but we'll get these rebounds. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's get some dubs. 3, 2, 1, 0. Click. Oh, I'm a little late. I'm a little late on it. I might still get it though. It's trying. Let's see what happens. I know Dozer never gets the comic drops.
Nothing for me, man.
Like usual, huh? We're gonna get the rebounds though. That's the plan here. Riley Pearson got a W on the drop. Good stuff. Let's see if we get any more dubs. Last time was only like 4 or 5. We got 1 so far. I'm gonna link the clock that I use to time my rebounds. The first rebound will hit 4 minutes after the drop, and I'm gonna be clicking a half a second early. Mark Rogal got 1. Let's go. A lot of people had perfect timing, but still did not get it. We only got 2 dubs in the chat. There's 19 Legacy. There's a 3rd dub. We got 3 W's in the chat, so you can expect there's gonna be a ton of rebounds. Get those clocks ready. Let me go ahead and pull mine up. Get my clock out and link it in the chat for you guys. Miko Stir got a W. 19 Legacy with the W. I think that's 4 W's in the chat so far. 4 W's on the drop. That is not very much, honestly. Here's the clock I'm going to be using. Let me try to get it set up in the perfect spot. You know, I always have trouble with that. Right about there. And we'll be clicking the first one at 4 minutes. Dozer, do you usually have high ping or low ping? Do you check your ping?
Yeah, I usually have pretty high ping, but for some reason,
Well, high
I just
ping is
don't do well on comic drops for some reason.
high ping
I
is
get
bad.
a lot of the blind boxes.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I don't know what's up with that, but
Yeah.
do you know like the number of what your ping usually is?
I want to say like 7.
Oh, that's pretty fast. Yeah, I would try to click at 3:59.5 like I do. I'm gonna be holding the button down, the buy now button down, and when 3:59.5 hit gets here, that's when I'm gonna let go.
Yeah, because when I do blind box, I kind of just mash that that little blank area, and that usually works for me.
Yep. Soak Road got a W on the drop. Big Legend G with a W. Guala Guala says, I just watched a ridiculous and biased video by VeVe influencer spreading misinformation about grading comic NFT scale through low mints without taking any rarity into account. Stop them, guys. I don't know which video you're talking about, but I know I've talked about grading NFTs before. I think it's kind of silly. I think VeVe, I think Dozer has said the same thing, but I'll ask him myself. What do you think about the whole grading of comics? I guess it's based on the low serial numbers.
Oh, I know which one they're talking about. Yeah, I don't agree with that whole grading system. That's just one influencer trying to pump their own bags with low mints. It's BS, dude. Like, because I mean, even right now, if you check and you take a common low mint of any comic, or for example, Marvel Comics 1, you don't see Marvel Comics 1 low mint selling for the same amount as a secret rare. They sell maybe for the same amount as a rare ultra rare, but yeah, that whole system is skewed, man. I don't agree with it one bit.
Yeah, and you can look at the market afterwards. The low serial number commons have been going for less and less each week, it seems like. Rohit wants to know what's the rebound strategy. The rebound strategy for me, I'm going to be holding down the button as we're approaching rebound time. The time is 3 minutes at 59.5 seconds is when I want to let go. So I'm going to be letting go at 3 minutes and 59.5 seconds. If you just want to click the button, then you want to just get your finger positioned, watch your clock, watch your timer at 3:59.5. Click. Now, if you have higher ping, which is slower internet, then you want to click a little bit early, maybe 3 minutes and 59 seconds instead of 59.5. Mo Fresh is in the house, got a W on the drop. Brian Mills got a W on the drop. One of my devices and my sons couldn't get into the app. Yeah, several people are having that problem. Let's go, 19 Legacy. Thank you for that super chat, my man. He got number 25148 today on the drop. He's holding it for MCP points. Good luck on the rarity. Hopefully you get a secret rare off of that. All right, guys, let's get these rebounds. We're going in, like I said, I'm going to be holding the button down this time and releasing at 59.5. I'm going to hold the button around 50. What's up with the market? I don't know. We're going to talk about that after this rebound attempt. We'll see what Dozer thinks about it. Good luck, everybody. Let's get some 4-minute W's. Here we go. Ooh, I was a little late. I was concentrating.
Yeah,
It's
nothing
attempting.
for me.
Man, it attempted for a
Now,
while.
but
But
Chris, I'll ask you. I mean, do you have a secret rare of Amazing Spider-Man 1, Fantastic Four 1, and Marvel Comics 1? Do you have any of those secret rares?
no, those are too expensive
Okay,
for me.
if right now I offered you 2 options, either a low mint of one of those or a secret rare, if I offered you one as a gift, which one would you take?
Oh, secret rare all day. I'm all about the
Exactly.
secret rares.
That's why I'm telling you that whole grading system is flawed and biased.
I agree. We got lots of rebounds. Lacey Johansson got a rebound. RO with the rebound today at 4 minutes. Lots of W's lots of L's at the 4, but Weeko Kerr got one. We're not getting a ton of them. J Money got a rebound. Mustang Memes with the rebound today. First ever rebound. Let's go. I saw somebody here had 2 rebounds. So we got about 10 rebounds in the chat at the 4-minute mark. I'm going to try again at 8. Daniel Marquez got one today. Let's go. Congratulations to all the rebounds in the chat. Dozer, what do you think about the market right now? Do you got any opinions on what's going on with the market? You think it's going to be going up soon, keep going down? Maybe comics go up and collectibles go down? What do you think?
Right now, dude, honestly, I think it'll probably keep going down, but comics haven't taken that big of a hit. I mean, if you look at the big SRs, like the big blue chip comics, they haven't taken that big of a hit. Like, for example, Marvel Comics 1, I think the lowest I saw it at was like at 39K, like almost 40K, and Walt was down to I want to say like 17K.
Yeah, from like 48K. That's a big drop.
Yeah,
compared
so I
to-
mean they were both up there, and I mean you see how much Walt went down. But you know, Marvel Comics 1 is holding strong. So I mean, it shows you that it's definitely supply and demand, man. I mean, that was my fear with Walt. I mean, there's so many of them that if anytime the market crashes, you could have a bunch of panic sellers start selling, and it kills the market for everybody.
Yeah, that's a big argument to be had when it comes to scarcity versus IP, and we're going to have that argument on Friday. We're doing a VeVe debate night, and that's my argument about scarcity. I mean, it seems like the go-to moments shot up, but whenever we have a dip, they're the first ones to shoot down as well.
I'll give you an example. What I did. I mean, when I saw the market dipping, I sold some of my collectibles, and I bought that ultra rare Amazing Spider-Man 252, the one that there's only 100 of them.
Yep.
It hasn't taken a hit.
Yep.
I mean, it's literally one sale away from 32K, while the pieces that I dumped for it, Steamboat and Superman, are just getting wrecked.
Yeah, and I did the same thing with some of my collectibles. I traded them in and ended up purchasing the House of X Secret Rare and 2 of the Powers of X Secret Rares, which are only 250 editions, and they've only went up so far since I purchased them a few days ago.
I think the market pumped too fast. It pumped. People got too excited and pumped it way too fast.
You got to have a correction.
And it's kind of correcting a little bit.
Yep.
But because I mean, some of those. I mean, bro, I knew it was fake when Todd was selling for like 17K. I'm like, there's no way in hell this collectible with 7,500 editions should be selling for 17K this early. Maybe in 5 years. But right now, I mean, it was just crazy. It went literally from like 1K to 17K in a matter of like a month.
Yeah, that's true. It was a little bit too much of a pump for it to be sustained. Marjan with a 4-minute rebound today. I saw quite a few of them. Charlotte got a 4-minute rebound. Congratulations. Nicholas Nielsen got 2 of them. Xavier got a rebound. Kelly Curio got her first rebound. Let's go. Congratulations. We're going to try again at the 8-minute mark. It's getting ready to pop up right now. I'm going to be clicking in again at 7:59.5. I'm trying to let go of the button a little bit earlier this time. Sam says, do you know why when I get perfect timing, I get system overload instantly? No, but I did have that problem too for a long time, and after I reinstalled my app, it actually went away. And I don't know if that's going to help for you, but it's worth a try. People fell for the
Hey
pump.
Chris, any new word when the new drop system's gonna come? Like I know they keep talking about it, but there's no like official date on it yet.
No, they don't like to do official dates anymore because people get mad if they miss them, so they just say it's coming soon. That's all we know, really.
Yeah, like I want to display comics. That's been coming soon too, though.
That's what I'm hoping will be next. I was kind of hoping that
Yeah,
we'll be able to
cool.
put our comics in
Really
our
cool.
showrooms next. No 8-minute rebound for me. It tried to get in there. Mr. Wynn says, just saw on Twitter, is Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man comic drop real? Oh, we're going to have to look for that. Amazing Spider-Man comic drop?
Probably not, man.
Probably not. It's probably a troll.
Yeah, if you saw Amazing Fantasy 15 dropping on VeVe, I guarantee you that's like
Man, when that happens.
like an influencer trying to get like a reaction from people.
So what's your plan whenever they decide they announce that they're dropping Amazing Fantasy 15? Are you going to sell a bunch of stuff to build up some gems so you can stack those after it drops?
Honestly, no, man, because it's probably going to be way out of a lot of people's price range if they do it right.
Yeah, I figured it'd be expensive, but we saw what happened with Ghost Rider. That was an awesome comic, and people were selling it for under 10 gems. The smart people
Yeah,
stacked
no,
the
don't get
heck
me
out
wrong.
of it.
Ghost Rider is one of my favorites.
Mm.
Like the way it looks awesome, but I mean, it's not even in the same category as Amazing Fantasy 15, bro.
We got all L's at the 8-minute mark. Potato Chip says, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. They're eating our rebounds now. They're saying Comic on special drop. Comic-Con special drop is what Cherry's asking. Did you hear about that Comic-Con, virtual Comic-Con that's going on this week that VeVe is apparently a sponsor of, Dozer?
No, I haven't really seen anything on it, dude.
I know comics and crypto are involved also, and it's just like I looked it up a little bit. It's like 3 days of giveaways, but they're calling it Comic-Con, and VeVe did say that they retweeted them that they're the official sponsor, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know somebody was doing a giveaway, but I mean, there's no Comic-Con that I know of.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like an actual Comic-Con. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
No, it's not, dude.
YouTube says, if Amazing Fantasy gets dropped, I'm getting a new iPad right away to get it. E-Rock says, comics and showrooms will create a pump. What do you think, Dozer? That's kind of where I'm leaning
100%.
at. You think so?
I mean, and I'll tell you right now, man, comics are holding strong compared to the collectibles right now in this bear market. If that happens, where we be able to display them, I mean, they're going to pump even further. I mean, a lot of people have been accumulating a lot of secret rares and ultra rares based on that fact that they'll be able to display them soon. So once it's actually confirmed, you're going to see even more people flood the market to go get some.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. Somebody's asking about that virtual Comic-Con. I did tweet about it, so I'll have to scroll through and try to find where that tweet is. It might take me a minute. It's been a few days, but I'll see if I can find that information for you. And then we're also going to do a giveaway before the market opens for a Crypto Animal Farm NFT for OpenSea. You'll have to have an Ethereum address to win this NFT, and I'll keep looking for that in here somewhere. And we're gonna go for this 12-minute rebound here in a couple minutes, guys. Is this it right here? No, that's not it. It should be interesting. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it since it's a comic thing.
Yeah, no, I haven't, man.
I'm looking. And then we had Tom Brady was in Discord the other day. It was the Autograph.io Discord, an NFT Discord. That's his company that he's running. And he was in there doing a AMA just like a regular NFT owner with Rob Gronkowski. I have that on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out and see what he had to say about it. Here's the information about the, let's see what it says. Proud to announce VeVe is the elite sponsor of Elite Comic 11's virtual Comic-Con 5 days of massive live sales. Not even giveaways, they're sales.
So no, they're sales, man. Elite Comics partnered up with Comics Crypto. They do sales on Instagram, so they kind of promote each other's sales.
Okay, I thought they were gonna have like maybe some con exclusive drops. Okay. All right, guys, let's try out this 12-minute rebound. I'm gonna be clicking in and letting go at 59.5. We'll see if we get any W's. We didn't have any at 8, so it's probably not likely. We're going to keep trying, though. Dika Dong says, recur passes are at 415 now. Are you or anyone else going for the first drop on Monday? What's interesting about recur is somebody told me that even though their college moments look exactly like NBA Top Shot moments, which I don't love, apparently you're going to be able to put them on OpenSea. So if that's the case, then I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I could pick up a recur pass. It's hard to say. Henry Martin got a 4-minute rebound, but I don't see any 12-minute rebounds today. I don't know what's going on with rebounds. Dennis Rodman.
You know, I wonder if recur is gonna actually hurt VeVe's value. Like, I don't know a whole lot about recur, but I've seen a lot of people go into that.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you think about the competition? Is that going to be healthy for VeVe, or is that going to siphon off some of their users?
No, I mean, I think it is gonna. I think it is gonna send some users to recur because I'll be honest with you, a lot of people get frustrated on drops. They can't land anything, so that alone turns people off the app. Like, I've had new people join, they can't get any drops, and then they leave. So I think that's what recur's going to be taking a lot of that pissed off crowd.
It seems like Recur might have the same problem because they're doing their first drop with only like 8,000 additions, but they've already sold like 60,000 passes. So only the people with passes can get it, and even if you have a pass, you still can't get it. So I kind of worry about the whole pass situation. If you're going to be able to still get those passes, I mean, if you're still going to be able to get drops if you don't own a pass later on, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
And that's going to be that's any NFT project. Like, I mean, you can join any NFT project on Discord. You don't get the drop, and boom, you just move on to the next NFT project in Discord. And you want nothing to do with that project because you weren't able to buy one. I mean, a lot of the NFT community, I mean, there's so much product out there that they don't really stick to one thing.
Yeah, that's true. Sim got a 4-minute rebound today with a 16 ping. That's a pretty high ping, and he still got the rebound. I'm assuming you clicked a little bit earlier than I usually do, probably at the 59 mark instead of 59.5. Thomas G says bots will be undercutting each other in about a half an hour, so get your gems ready. I think that's probably a good point right there. YouTube says Recur doesn't have Marvel comics, so comics will hold. I can see that.
I agree, and that's why, like, as far as VeVe collectibles go, I'm going to be banking on the comic books because the comics don't have a competition anywhere.
True, and they always have that scarcity too. They're always really
they're low mint. They don't have competition. As far as comics go, Marvel comics, none. DC Comics is going to be doing their own thing, so but that's not going to affect Marvel in any way.
Yeah, I don't think so either. E-Rock says he picked up a Journey into Mystery Rare for 155. You think that's a good pickup?
Yeah, I would say it's a really good pickup.
Yeah, those Journey into Mysteries, they're always ranked high on all the comic experts list of, the top 10 or whatever, and they're still pretty cheap. I feel like those are some of the cheapest, maybe the best bets in the market right now for comics, but a lot of the newest stuff, it seems like, is really low priced and it's really valuable. Where do you think the best deals are right now? Is it the older stuff like Journey into Mystery or the newer B-tier comics that have dropped on the app and are still really low in price?
It depends on how much gems you got. I mean, if you got a little more gems, I think right now you probably get a really good deal off the older comics.
Right.
And vice versa. I mean, you got a bunch of like new accounts that don't know what they have, just trying to short each other on the new comics because everybody gets the new comic drop and then they go straight to the market and trying to short each other.
Yep, that makes sense to me. George Adams says, "What's up, Dozer? How many, Chris? How many delivered? Do you say? I'm not sure how many is delivered because I can't back out of this page or I'll lose my buy now button. And I'm still going for rebounds. I still have hope here."
DC Comics is gonna be on Palm. Hey, speaking of DC Comics, did you guys see the Batman movie? I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody. Did you watch it, Chris?
No, I was actually asking my kid if he wanted to see it. He wasn't interested, but everybody that I saw on Twitter and Discord said that it was really awesome. I haven't seen anybody yet say that they didn't like the movie.
It was good. The movie was great. I still I still can't take Robert Pattinson's series of Batman, but the movie itself is really good. It's a really good Batman film.
Wait, so the guy from Twilight is Batman now?
Yeah, I can't take him
Yikes.
seriously, dude. He's tough to take seriously as Batman. That's just me though. Like, I love the movie, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was missing Christian Bale and Ben Affleck the entire movie.
I'm a big Val Kilmer fan. I want Val Kilmer as my Batman. He's a little chubby now, but that was my favorite
Yeah, Val
Batman.
Kilmer was a good Batman.
I like Val.
Michael Keaton was a good Batman. If I had to rank all the Batmans, Robert Pattinson would be way down there, dude.
I didn't know that was him playing it this time. Musky Doge says, "What's up, VeVe Vault? What's up with the promo code button in the profile?" That's a good question. I mean, I think it's showing that they're going mainstream. They might have some VeVe Happy Meals coming out at McDonald's with the promo code on the side, where if you put in the promo code, you get a Murmur or something, and that's going to bring a bunch more people to the app. We haven't seen them use that promo code yet, but since they added, it seems like it's close. They're going to be using it soon.
Hey, some people in the chat
Yeah, they didn't
didn't
like
know the Twilight guy's Batman. I'm like, that was only my only complaint about the movie. The movie was great though, dude.
We
The
got a
movie
lot.
was great.
We got a lot of Pattinson lovers in here. Jerry Close says
Yeah.
Pattinson is a great actor. B Green says stop hating. Robert did a great job. Matt Smith says dude, he played a badass Batman. I haven't seen the movie yet, but Jerry Close agrees that Val Kilmer is very sick. DJ Tico, okay, so this is the first time I've heard this. New Batman movie sucked. Batgirl was good, but the new Batman sucks. Interesting. So we do have one person who didn't like it. I thought it was.
I'll tell you who was badass, man. Freaking Colin Farrell as Penguin was badass, man. Like I thought Colin Farrell did such a great Penguin. Like this version of the Penguin was identical to the comics because he's not supposed to be a freaking monster. He's supposed to be like a freaking mob boss, and that's what Colin Farrell plays as.
I didn't know Colin Farrell. I even see the previews too. I didn't know that was who was playing the Penguin. He did a
Yeah,
good
you
job
can't
with
even
that
recognize
makeup.
him. Like you can't even recognize him. They literally like turned him into like a full blown fat dude. You can't even tell it's Colin Farrell. Like he's like wearing so much makeup, you can't even tell it's him.
Swordpan says Keanu is doing voiceover for the Batman animated film this year. Have you heard of Keanu? I
I did not know that.
Oh, do you know who Keanu is?
No, wait, who's doing what?
Keanu, Kianu, is doing the voiceover for Batman animated this year.
Not Keanu Reeves, right?
No, not that Keanu.
Okay, I was about to say what?
And he says
No, I didn't know that.
there's a rumor that Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck Batman will be returning on the Flash movie.
Yeah, they will. They're
Really?
both gonna return because they're gonna merge like the multiverses. So that's kind of cool.
All right, this is hilarious. Halo Trading says Val Kilmer once tried hitting on my girlfriend while I was away from the bar, and she turned him down, and it was tight. He was creepy. She said, "This must have been
That's funny.
an old Val Kilmer. If it was like Val Kilmer in the Willow days, he would have took your girl, bro. Sorry."
Yeah, that's right, man. Dude, I used to love Willow as a kid.
I just watched that the other day because I had it on Disney Plus. So I was like, I want to watch this so bad. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. They're all saying
that's funny,
it
man.
is Keanu Reeves. Okay, maybe it is Keanu. Okay, that's who they were talking about. It was Keanu Reeves.
Oh, it is Keanu Reeves.
So that's
oh,
big.
Shit, dude.
That's really big. Yeah. Yogurt says anyone that says Pattinson is awesome is obviously a Twilight Moon boy. I don't know. All right, yeah, Keanu. Okay, my bad. So Keanu is apparently going to do the voice for Batman. I don't know. He's got kind of a soft voice. I think Batman needs to be a little more deeper. I don't know if he's
Dude,
going to.
Keanu Reeves needs to be on Star Wars, man. That guy has been. Everybody's been wanting him in Star Wars for years now, dude. And he's voiced interest too, dude.
He should be a Jedi for sure.
Yeah. Everybody wants him to play Darth Revan, man. I'd go nuts, man, if Keanu Reeves ever played Darth Revan.
YouTube says he had Willow on VHS. Firefly says don't mess with Doc Holliday. I'm your Huckleberry. Kilmer had a bad reputation. Wasn't a nice guy. Oh, darn. I liked him though. Back in the day, I didn't know he wasn't a nice guy. Now I don't like him so much. All right, we're going to try again for another 20-minute rebound. And then we're going to go check the deliveries, and we're going to start some giveaways. I'm clicking in at 59.5. Let's see.
But I love the movie Batman, man. Like, I guess Robert Pattinson, he'll grow on me, man, in the next couple movies, because they definitely show that there's going to be a sequel, man. Like, I'm not going to ruin it. There's a really good scene that tells you who the next villain's going to be, and that there's definitely a sequel.
Ooh, can you tell us who the next villain's going to be?
Nah, man, I'll ruin it for a
I
bunch
want
of
to
people
know.
that say that, dude.
That's all right. Somebody in the chat will tell me. Robin says, do you have price predictions for this drop? Do you have price predictions for this drop, Dozer? I'll let you go with those. I haven't thought of any. myself yet.
Yeah, I'm ready to snipe an ultra rare for like $80, man, because that's where it's gonna get undercut.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be about the same prices as the last drop, like around 10 or 9 gems for the common and 10 or 11 gems for the uncommon. Then the rare
Yep.
probably around 30 or 35, and the ultra rare be as low as 70, 75, or 80. Secret rare probably around 300. Basil says, what's your recommendation for someone with a low budget? Because good secret rare comics are a bit expensive. I mean, is buying 10 to 15 commons or one blue chip secret rare a better
No, this is my
option?
thing. If you can't afford secret rares, dude, the rares and ultra rares on some of these exclusives are totally worth it, man. Like totally worth it. They're VeVe exclusives, and they also have a low quantity. So
Exactly.
I mean, don't feel turned off if you can't do the secret rare. Like I mean, there's some that I don't even look at the secret rare. I just go straight for the ultra rare.
Ultra rares, you can look at these 30K drops. The edition size is 950. That's less than 1,000 editions, and some of those are less than 100 gems. They're exclusive covers, and a lot of times they depict the person, the character whose first appearance it is. If you look at all these other covers, none of them have Mystique on them. They all have Miss Marvel, but the rare and the ultra rare actually have Mystique on it, and I like that about them a lot. Jerry Close says, has anyone ever seen Tombstone? Of course, that's a classic. Of course we've seen
Yeah,
Tombstone.
exactly.
Love that movie. They need to bring Scarecrow or Dr. Freeze back. I know Dr. Freeze, but I've never heard of Scarecrow. Is that a villain?
Yeah, dude, Scarecrow was the villain in the first Batman Begins.
Ah, okay.
You know the first movie with Christian Bale?
Yeah, kind of. It's
Scarecrow
been
is
a
a
while.
psychologist. He uses like toxins to
Oh, yeah,
strike
yeah.
fear into you.
Yep, okay, I got you.
Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow.
All right, guys, we're going to do some giveaways before the market opens in about 7 minutes. I've got some crypto animal farmers NFTs to give away. These are from the same makers of everybody's favorite, the Silly Sheep. And if you go to their website, which is cryptoanimalfarm.com, you can actually mint from their website, and they're minting right now. I got the mint page pulled up, and it cost 50 Matic, which I think is about 60 or 70 bucks. So I'll put that link in the profile if you guys want to check those out and mint one yourself. But I'm going to go ahead and give away one that hasn't been revealed yet, number 96. And in order to get into this giveaway, you'll just have to go into my Discord server. Link for that is in the description. I'll link it in the chat also. And then you'll go into the giveaways channel, and we'll do the giveaway there. Ben Klein says, I've never seen Tombstone. Bro, everyone I know gives me hell about it. Dude, just watch the movie today, please.
That's like telling me you've never seen The Godfather or Scarface, bro.
Or Star Wars, man. My friends in college, because I was a computer science major, when they found out I'd never seen any of the Star Wars movies, like, they got upset. They were mad at me.
That is pretty ironic, man.
They set me down and made me watch all of them. And I did. All right, guys, get into that giveaways channel. It's going to be a 2-minute giveaway. You got 2 minutes to click the party popper emoji, and the winner will receive a CAFC NFT, but you will have to have an Ethereum address to accept it. Good luck, y'all. And you might want to check out their Discord server as well. I'll link that in the description. This is a really cool project. Like I said, it's the same creators as the Silly Sheep. All right, I don't know what's up with their Discord server, so maybe not. But I did link their website in the chat. Discord's been weird lately. It crashed completely yesterday. Make sure you're clicking this party pop emoji to enter. This one does nothing. Salomon says, did he get it? Did who get what? Pattinson plays Batman as his second year in Gotham. He's not going to be fully equipped or super strong right away. Oh, so this is like a young Batman?
Yeah, see, that's cool. That's why I said Robert Pattinson will probably grow on me in the next 1 or 2 movies, man. Because like I said, like I went into that movie like as a huge, Christian Bale and Ben Affleck fan. So
right.
I'm obviously like, yeah, this guy's not as cool as them.
Twerkaholic wants to know, how do you add a collectible in your showroom? It's pretty easy. There's a few ways you can do it. If you don't have a showroom already set up, then you'll have to click the add button to create a showroom. And once you've clicked add, you can do the gallery showroom, which has walls, or the empty space, which is just literally an empty space. I always use the gallery showrooms. And then once you have a gallery open, you go inside and there's a plus button. You click on plus and you'll be able to go in from there. Bubs, the Discord link is right above you. I just linked it in the chat. Daniel says, everyone going for giveaway. I deleted my Discord app. It helps me with drops. I get one every time I delete my Discord app. Rebounder or drop W's every time I delete my app. That's smart because I don't have any apps downloaded onto my iPad anymore. Even when I downloaded, I downloaded MetaMask so that I could put a NFT as my profile picture on Twitter with Twitter Blue. But once I downloaded MetaMask, I wasn't getting any drops anymore. I felt like it was slowing me down. So as soon as I deleted MetaMask, Once again, I was getting those drops. You want to have as few apps as possible on the phone device you're using to go for the drops. Halo says, only movie I've ever watched is Roni and Michelle High School's Reunion. Well, that's a good one. I do enjoy that movie too. I asked the chat, did you get the drop? Anyways, did you get it? I did not get the drop. There were a few W's in the chat. There were not many. There's the old Aston Martin. I could drive that around a little bit. Actually, you have to put it in AR. You can't drive it around in your vault, which would be cool if you could, but you can do the machine guns. Firefly says, good idea, Daniel, to delete the Discord app on drop days. That is a good idea. I suggest doing that for sure. Chase says, I give up trying to get into your Discord every time it says it's expired. I just linked it, and here, try this one. Man, I don't know why. I don't know what's up with Discord links. They never seem to work. Do a poll. Godfather will win. What's Godfather going against? Jerry Club.
Oh, they're saying Godfather or Scarface. Me personally, Godfather, hands down, man.
Really?
Don Corleone, dude.
Really? I'm definitely Scarface, 1000%. I love that movie.
Don't get me wrong, I love both films, but if I had to pick Godfather 1 versus Scarface, Godfather 1's a classic, man.
I have to admit, I tried to watch Godfather once and I got bored and turned it off. I never watched that whole movie.
It's the same. I think Godfather is just a deeper movie, man.
Melvin Joshua says, I imagine Asian countries have really high ping, right? VeVe servers are only in NA. Well, nope, they could still have really low ping, but they might have trouble getting the drops because they've even said in AMAs before, VeVe has said that location does affect your speed on drop day. If you're further away from the server, that will have an effect. BE says, I have a clean device and I always uninstall, reinstall, but I can't get a drop unless it's junk weapons rack. Dang. Yeah, maybe you have to upgrade your device. I don't know. Camino says, in the movie, Lieutenant Gordon did say that it was his second year as Batman. Lieutenant Gordon said it was his second year at Batman. Uh-oh, okay. So this is an early Batman. Both are great movies.
I like the actor they picked as Commissioner Gordon, man. I thought that was a good fit.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I would like to see who that is. Everybody knows who Commissioner Gordon is.
Yeah, I walked into the movie, I like who they casted as Catwoman. I like who they casted as Penguin, Commissioner Gordon, Falcone, like basically the whole cast, man. I just wasn't sold on the Batman cast.
Except for Batman, is that the main guy? All right, here's a good question.
I even loved Alfred. The guy plays Smeagol in Lord of the Rings Circus. He plays Alfred now.
That's kind of cool. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, he does. He plays the ape in Planet of the Apes, and he plays Smeagol in Lord of the Rings. So I thought Andy Serkis was a badass Alfred, dude.
Do you have an opinion on Cat Bronson versus Superman? If you had 2.5k gems to spin, which one of those would you get, Cat Bronson or Superman? I'm assuming you're a Superman guy.
Man. Yeah, Superman, yeah. That's what I would get.
That's what I figured you'd say. Baggy69, congratulations. Please accept my friend request. I think you already did, so I can get your Ethereum address. For me, I'm all about scarcity. I'm going with Cat Bronson. I've already looked up the artist, and he's very, very popular, the most popular artist on the app. I know Superman is the one that everybody's going for. There's 8,888 of them, but it comes down to scarcity versus IP again. There's 1/10 of the amount, exactly 1/10 of the amount of Cat Bronsons. So I know it's a tough decision, but I would go personally with Cat Bronson. Q1CAFC.
And yeah, I read in the chat, that is true. Scarface is based on the 1932 Scarface that's based off of Al Capone. Al Capone's nickname was Scarface.
I knew it was based on Al Capone, but I didn't know there was a 1930s
yeah, so Scarface,
Scarface
it's like
movie.
A modern version of Capone's story.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's an immigrant from another country and becomes rich, often becoming a gangster. It's kind of like the same story as Capone, but they use the story of a Cuban guy.
Okay, Jerry said.
And in a modern setting, because the other one takes place in the 30s.
Yeah,
Prohibition era.
Apparently Boris Karloff was in it. Camino says the actor for Gordon is the same guy that voiced Uatu the Watcher in What
Yes,
If?
he is. He's the guy in Westworld.
Oh, okay, cool.
The guy in Westworld, yes, he does voice the Watcher in What If. He's a good actor, man. He's a guy in Westworld. I really liked him as Commissioner Gordon. Like, I actually really like that casting.
Yep, that's what Jerry says. Isn't Commissioner Gordon the Westworld guy? Yep, that's what Dozer just said. Declan says, how much will Secret Rare Edition go for today? I'm thinking 300.
Yeah, 300.
Might be a good pickup, too, with it being the first appearance of a very important character.
I'd say yeah, about 300 gems.
Him has a good question.
I mean, and that's what I'm talking about, because, I mean, dude, Gary Oldman was such a good Commissioner Gordon in the last Batman franchise that it was going to take a good actor to kind of fill that role. Yep. And he did it just fine, man. And freaking, I like Colin Farrell's Penguin better than Danny DeVito's Penguin, personally.
I like Danny DeVito, but I haven't seen the new one. I'm a big fan of DeVito. But I'm wondering is it a movie is Is it like rated R? Is it appropriate for kids? Like my kid.
It's PG-13, man.
Is
Kids are fine, dude. Like,
Okay, I was surprised.
I
I
mean,
figured
personally, it's not that bad, dude.
DC kind of has a little bit darker stories. That's why one of my kids said he didn't want to see it. I was like, okay, no problem. We're not going to see
I
it.
mean, bro, if a kid can watch Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises with Bane, this one's right around that alley.
Yep. Sorry for everybody who I missed in the chat. We got a question here from KCB. It's for the Ask the Helmet. So I guess that's you. Is Ghost Rider a Grail?
Is Ghost Rider Grail? As far as VeVe comics, I would say yeah, it's definitely a top 10 comic.
So I guess top 10s are going to be what we're going to consider Grails, or is it maybe top 15, top 20?
Yeah, top 10, top 15. It's up there, man. It's definitely one of the better comics.
Yeah, I agree. I just
ask the Helmet. I like that.
I know, I like that too. Riley says, VeVe Vault and Dozer, would you rather have a GM Iron Man or a Cap Bronson? I'm sure Dozer wants the Iron Man and I want the Cap Bronson, right?
I'll be honest, man. I want personally Bronson, but I mean, if I want to guide someone else in the right way, like Superman and Iron Man are just such safe picks. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Personally, I think Bronson's a cool collectible, man. I really like that artist.
And that price has gone down on Bronson a lot, so it's
it has,
probably, yeah.
But I mean, Superman and Iron Man, they're just such safe collectibles because they're FAs, man.
All right, him had a good question for me, you, and VeVe Vibes, who is in the chat. Says, what's the reason that nobody is messing with the weapons rack? And Vibes says the box prices was a bit high. It's, I guess, what, 60 gems retail in the middle of a gem squeeze. Also true. Lots of mints compared to other indie artist drops, and not a super popular artist to the masses yet. I felt like Matt Gondik was a pretty popular artist, but I don't, and you know, people obviously didn't love the weapons racks. But I kind of feel like they're going to come into play in the future. Like, I don't know if there's going to be another drop that interacts with them or if we're going to be able to remove those weapons. Do you have any opinion on that drop?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I saw that from a mile away, especially the portrait, right? The portrait was going for like $200.
Yep.
Drop, I'm like, in 5,000 editions, I'm like, dude, that thing is going to tank, and it did. I think people were buying it for like 150, I want to say.
Yep. It went all the way down to 150. And those weapon racks, the commons down to like
half
under,
price.
Yeah.
Like half price.
Even the rare is down to retail price.
I think anybody who bought in on those and those NFTs lost money.
Yeah, but I could kind of see the idea of stacking them now that they're super cheap and hoping that they have utility in the future, or that the artist did say he will be dropping more drops on VeVe. So I don't know. They're kind of cool looking. I guess it depends on the collector if that's something you want hanging on your wall in your vault. It's tough to say.
I see people saying the new Batman movie is dark. Well, I mean, shit, I watched Batman 1 and Batman Returns when I was a kid. Those were pretty dark, dude. Those were pretty dark. So, I mean, Batman, I think it's kind of expected. I mean, all the Batman movies are kind of dark.
Yeah, my kid
But,
watched...
I mean, it's right around the same lines as the early Batman movies like those and the Christian Bale series. I mean, those are pretty violent too, man. The Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. I mean, it's literally along the same lines.
Wiki Jones says, are you doing any more giveaways today? We can do some more giveaways. I can give away some more Ethereum NFTs. We can do some more of those flag bunnies in a little bit. Right now, we're waiting for the marketplace to open. And as soon as it does, I'm going to try to get in there and see if I can't find any good deals. A lot of times you'll see stuff start off really low, about where you expect it to be after all the additions are delivered. As soon as the market opens, and as you guys saw last week, you can grab those and pump the price up because the prices start off high and there's people in there buying them for twice the price they're going to be in a few hours. So if you get a quick delivery, or you can snipe something off the market really quick, you can make some gems that way. DC says the older Batman movies are even darker. I was going to say my kid watches Rick and Morty, so I think we're good. Young Simba says, would you get uncommon FA Spider-Man, or would you get an ultra rare Ghost Rider comic?
Yeah, dude, that Danny DeVito movie was pretty dark, man. I remember watching that as a little kid. Batman Returns. That's a dark freaking movie, dude.
Yeah, like black stuff coming out of his mouth. I remember that part for some reason.
Yeah, it starts off with freaking parents throwing their baby penguin into a river, dude.
That's a good point.
Night, dude. It's pretty damn dark.
That is a good point. Man, that's a tough decision. If you had to pick between the uncommon FA Spider-Man, which is about 380 gems right now, or the ultra rare Ghost Rider comic, which is about 380 gems. The difference here is the Spider-Man is going down and the Ghost Rider comic's going up. Which one would you buy right now, Dozer?
Which one?
Uncommon Spider-Man collectible, which is at about 380. It was all the way up to like 800, I think, when I bought it. And then you have the Ghost Rider ultra rare.
Those will obviously go up over time. It's the first Marvel drop, man. So
yeah,
I think any of those is a pretty safe bet. Like I was saying, like the Iron Man and the Superman, the Spider-Man set's one of those.
That's why I hold on to my Spider-Man for sure. I gotta have at least one first appearance Spider-Man. All right, we're gonna go to in the poll. Scarface won, but barely. I kind of thought Scarface was gonna blow Godfather out of the water, but no. Scarface only got 54%. Godfather got 46%, so it's pretty even.
I could see that because Scarface does appeal to the younger crowd.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
like
of my favorites.
like when I was in high school, man, everybody preferred Scarface. It's a more modern movie and it appeals to more younger crowd.
Absolutely.
Godfather's a little more deep, man. You gotta like think about that one.
And it's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, exactly.
Maxim says Christian Bale is the GOAT. Bruin says we knew Mickey Mouse was in the art piece a long time ago. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to pump the price too much, but it kind of did whenever the artist himself confirmed it. It pumped for like 40 gems and then went right back down. Northlake says, what secret rare or ultra rare comic would you buy for 2.5K? I'm thinking about going that way instead of the Superman. I'll see what Dozer says. My vote would be the New Mutants 98 secret rare.
Over which one? New Mutants or which one?
Well, he's just saying if he had 2.5K, which secret rare or ultra rare comic would you pick up?
Yeah, it's a pretty good pick, man.
And then you have your Powers of X secret rares and your House of X secret rares. Those are also around, well, I think you can get probably both of them for around 2,500, maybe 3K, and those two you can actually combine together.
Because I'll be honest, I haven't even looked at the market. When the market's bad, I don't even look at it, man. It's like, it's bad right now. Some people are freaking out. When the market's bad with me on VeVe, I kind of just don't even pay attention to it.
Yeah, I try not to, but then again, whenever the market's down, there's some stuff that dips that you've been wanting to get for a long time, and then I start trying to get some gems together to make that purchase. Like right now, I've been trying to buy a second secret rare Aston Martin, but I think I'm going to have to give up on that dream because I don't want to sell anything at these prices. That's the problem. Jerry says people...
Me personally, if I had 2.5K, man, I'd load on all sorts of different like exclusive ultra rares, dude.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can get those really cheap.
That's what I did.
And the edition size is like 1,000. Those are exclusive covers too. I like that idea a lot. Jerry says people still really love Brian De Palma. That sounds so familiar, but I'm not sure who Brian De Palma is. Matt Smith says, Dozer, my bad. I was attending to my kid. I asked earlier about what comics to stack. Which comics do you think are a good stack right now, Doze?
Probably, if it's still cheap, probably Ghost Rider, man. I haven't looked at the market, but if that one's still going for a reasonable price, that's probably the cheaper good comic you can get. And I want, pull it up. What's Ultimate Fallout doing right now? Ultimate Fallout 4 has it dipped a lot? I know the secret rare has been holding strong, but if the other rarities went down, that's another one to be looking at right now while the market's bad.
Ultra rare is down to I think 800 because I was really close to thinking about buying mine back. I sold it at like I think 1,100 or 1,200. And yeah, it's dipped down to about 800. Ultimate Fallout is a very popular comic. It's got the first appearance of Miles Morales. The common right now is 100 gems. There's 21,000 editions of those, though. But I don't know. A lot of the people like commons. A lot of people want to collect one of every common that drops. So that kind of keeps those prices, those commons high.
Amazing. Spider-Man 252 ruined that for everybody.
VeVe Vibe says for 2.5K, you can get like 5 to 7 solid ultra rare comics. True.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do with 2.5, man.
Jerry says HBO has all the Batmans. They love those movies. Ooh, I have to check that out. Spin Theory says, good morning. Didn't get anything, but getting some comics all week / all month. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for right now is comics. I'm hoping for that catalyst to be the ability to put them into our showrooms. Shaji says, have they all gone? Any more rebounds? Can't trust these rebound timings. Man, we did not get a lot of rebounds today. I wouldn't be shocked if there were more rebounds, but we'll check deliveries. It looks like about 33% have been delivered so far. Another 67% to be delivered. Winkle Kerr says, ultra rare Fantastic Four number 13 is still way too cheap as the first VeVe exclusive. Yeah, I know you like that one a lot, Dozer.
I would say two of the best ultra rares is Fantastic Four 13 and Fantastic Four 5, First Doom. Those ultra rares are really good, really good ultra rares. Same with the Ghost Rare. Personally, I love that ultra rare Ghost Rider, man. That freaking cover is just super badass.
Yeah, that cover looks awesome. I've flipped a few of those. I don't own one now. I have an uncommon and a couple commons, but I kind of want to get that ultra rare again, especially if it drops back down to under 300. DJ.
Yeah, I mean, there's some ultra rares that just blow the secret rare as far as like aesthetics, and that's one of them. Ghost Rider is one of them where the ultra rare just looks way cooler than the secret rare.
Yeah, and that helps the price. DJ Tico says, yo, Dozer and VeVe Vault, you guys getting Palm for the DC comics and the DC drops? What about you, Doze?
I got those old NFT drops they were given for free.
Yeah, I remember that. So do you still have the app?
I don't know if they're doing the comic drops yet.
I don't know if that's an app or a website.
Yeah, I will be getting Palm for sure. Like, there's no way in hell I'm not going to want to get the good DC Comics on that other app.
First appearance of Superman, that'd be big.
Yeah, like I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen, man. The minute they started dropping their own NFTs, we knew Action Comics 1 and Detective Comics 27 were not gonna be on VeVe.
That's a good question. Android wants to know, do you think the She-Hulk secret rare is a good pickup right now?
Which one?
She-Hulk?
I actually don't like that one, man. Like
Really?
that one, I skipped that one because it's got no, it really has no significance in the real comic world. Kind of like Alpha Flight and that other Hulk comic that was a 250. Like I skipped those because you can buy such a better comic for the same price.
Right, okay, so let me know out of these 5 or 6 new comics, which ones you think is the best pickup right now? Or, because they're all about the same price, so it'll probably be which one is the best comic in the physical world.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
that's out of Tales of Suspense 77, X-Men 282, Jungle Action 6, and then let me also add in there Luke Cage and Captain America 117.
Oh, dude, Luke Cage, without a doubt. Luke
Really?
Cage blows the rest out of the water. Like, not even close.
That's interesting because the price on those Luke Cages are still really cheap, just like some of the
Yeah,
B
Luke
tier and C
Cage, I was
tier.
really surprised at how, like, that was one of the first comics I was excited for last month.
I'm actually not a big fan of the Luke Cage rare and ultra rares. I don't love the way they look. I love the way the common looks, and I like the secret
Actually,
rare
dude,
too.
Luke Cage, I love that Ultra Rare, dude.
Dude, I know you said you like that. I don't know. It just doesn't look like
Yeah, I
Luke Cage
really
to me.
like it, man.
Bruin says, I'm trying to do this trade for a couple of days, but the person I'm trading with doesn't know VeVe Vault and sounds like she wants to use her own escrow. That does not sound like a good deal. That sounds like somebody might be trying to scam you. So be careful. Just make sure you use, if I was you, I'd use an influencer. Randy Chavez, Comics and Crypto. Dozer might even do a little bit of escrow, and I'm not sure, but make sure you're using somebody that you know, because there's a lot of scammers out there. Thoughts on the secret rare Warmonger Jungle comic? Warmonger Jungle comic?
That one's cool. I really like that cover.
Oh, Killmonger Jungle Action 6. Yeah, and that one was rated as a B tier on VeVeRank.com, and it's also still very cheap right now. I know somebody sent me a message and asked me if they thought if they should buy the secret rare, and they told me the price and it was really low. I was like, yeah, I'd probably go ahead and buy that, and then they messaged me about 30 minutes later, said it's already up $50. Do you see?
And Luke Cage, man, in real life, it goes for a lot. It's a historical comic book. That's a comic that's going to be collected for years to come, just based on its historical value. I mean, dude, this is the first time ever that a black character got featured in his own comic book. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, this is a cover that I even recognize as a person who doesn't collect comics. Like Ghost Rider is one that I've recognized, and
Yeah.
Luke Cage is one that I recognize as being one that is very
I mean, so
famous.
just based on the historical value alone, man, it's always been a sought after comic in the physical, and I think it'll always be a sought after comic here on VeVe. I'm very surprised it's not selling for that much.
DC says, ask Mandalorian how he feels about. I gotta make sure I read these first, because it's a character I've never heard of. I want to make sure it's not like a funny name like last time. Grogu choosing the way. Do you know what Grogu is?
Oh, how do I feel about Grogu choosing to go with Din Djarin instead of taking Yoda's lightsaber?
Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I was glad. I mean, you can't do Mandalorian season 3 without Grogu, dude. So I was glad that they paired those two up. I was sad, man, when they split them up.
Grogu's Baby Yoda, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Grogu's Baby Yoda.
I just figured that out.
Dude, I'm telling you, sit down with Braylon and watch the Boba Fett, because there is a really, really badass episode that's simply about Grogu and Mandalorian.
Now, would he need to know about Star Wars or watch Star Wars first before?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Apparently,
I don't
the
think so,
market
bro.
is open, folks. If your market's not open yet, you need to close your app and reopen it to get in there. We're gonna go into the ultra rares.
I actually like the Bishop UR about that one because it has such a sick cover, dude. The Bishop Ultra Rare looks really sick.
Yeah, that's a Bishop first appearance too.
And yes, Jungle Action also bought the Ultra Rare for that one.
Nice. Bruin says I'm going to pay big money on another escrow service. I don't think so. If I do, she is paying for the escrow service. Yeah, let her pay for it. Just make sure she sends first. Northlick says, thanks for the great answer, guys. Would you say going for Mutants Ultra Rare or Powers of X Ultra Rare is a better pickup than Superman for a longer term hold? Man, that's tough. That's a tough call. I'll let you tackle that. Dozer, he's saying, would you get New Mutants? Oh, I'm sorry.
UR or Power of X UR?
Yeah.
Probably Superman.
All right, yeah. Sorry, we got disconnected for a second. Dozer says, yeah, Superman would probably be a better long-term hold. There's only one Superman on the app as compared to like Spider-Man. There's several. All right, we're out here sniping the market. I'm trying to get this uncommon 4-digit for 18. No luck there. I think I'm going to try to snipe rares. Oh, maybe not. Rares are at 80. Kind of high right now. Commons are
Somebody's
already...
asking where to buy the DC Comics. I don't think they're out yet. Like, I don't think Palm has released that platform yet.
No, but I think they've confirmed that they will be releasing DC Comics on their platform. So if you want to check it out, just look up Palm NFT. I know they have a Twitter page, but that's all I know about them. I've never downloaded their app or been on their website. I didn't get any of those free NFTs. I know they were handing them out not too long ago. And Dozer got some of them. Which particular ones did you get? Was it like a blind box where you didn't know what you were getting, or did you get to pick the ones you wanted?
So I guess if you signed up to their website, yeah, they literally just sent you like a random NFT.
Oh, random.
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
I think I got like a rare Harley Quinn. It was pretty cool. It's from like a 1990s like Harley Quinn cover.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Nice. Yeah, but they have them on those like floppy disks. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, the floppy disk ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because technically those were the first Wonder Woman NFTs. Technically, if you want to get like technical.
Yeah, I don't know if they even matter. Oh, number 385's on the market for 11 gems. I did not get it in time. Almost got that one. Jerry says, no kidding. Luke Cage 1 is cheap. Just picked up the secret rare. Let's go. D-Clan sold his secret rare for 400 with a bad number. Not bad. Yeah, you did good. I think that was a good sell. Yeah, if you get an early delivery, then you can make some extra gems by selling quickly. There's some good deals on the market. I'm seeing some good numbers pop up, but in these commons, you got to be super quick to grab them. I'm gonna keep my eye on it for a little bit. Every single comic Miss Marvel looks like a bot. I don't know about that. So, what comic would you buy if you had 150 gems? Says Bionics. You got a particular comic that you would go after for 150 gems, Dozer?
I mean, shoot, freaking Luke Cage, what we're just talking about.
Man, just stack up on commons. They're at like 18 gems right now. I own 6 or 7 myself already. Daniel Chacon says, do you like the way they did the collectibles and comics in Marketplace? Used to be what was for sale, and now it's like all of them in one tab. Have you noticed on that update where the front page of the market now doesn't have single NFTs as they're listed? It has the whole group of them, and I know a lot of people are upset about that. Does that bother you, Dozer? Do you snipe from that page?
Not really, man. I'm not a big sniper. I kind of just buy what I like.
I used to snipe from that page a lot whenever I first started sniping, pretty much, because there was only like 30 or 40 NFTs on the app, so it wasn't hard to know the floor prices for everything. But now, at this point, when there's hundreds of NFTs, I don't even use that page because I can't remember all the floor prices to snipe. I might end up sniping something for too much. Winky Jones says crypto is mooning right now. Interesting. Riley Pearson in the house. Got my first secret rare today. Let's go. Congratulations, Riley. Grouch says, how much would you sell a 007 glider blueprint sub 50 serial number for? I would go to 500 to 1,000 maybe. We got commons that are 10 gems now. Let's go back and check all the floor prices. I might try to start sniping those rares whenever they get low enough. Maybe ultra rares. Secret rare, there's only one on the market right now. It's sitting there. Oh, no, maybe not. There we go. Now there's some on there. 310 gems for the secret rare. Ultra rare is down to 80 gems, 95. Looks like it's really a 95 gem floor. One was at 80. I'm sure I got scooped up. Now we're ready to get some rares. They're at 35. That's what I'm going to be sniping next. Uncommons are at 10 already, and commons are down to 9 gems. Let's get in here and see if we can't snipe some low serial number rares for under 40 gems. And off we go. You don't do any sniping, Dozer?
Right when the market opens, not really, man. I kind of just wait and let the price die down, especially for comics.
Yeah. So if you have
because comics are at their highest when they first come out.
Definitely, and the prices come down really quickly as people get their deliveries. If you see a secret rare in the market that you know that you want, what's your strategy for picking it up? Are you watching the market for a couple of days? Are you getting it as soon as the drop happens? What do you do with secret rares like that?
Like today's, if I wanted today's secret rare, I would just wait, because right now you're gonna pay a premium.
Yeah, how long would you wait? Would you do it? Would you buy it
I usually
tonight?
wait till later in the day. Like I've noticed, like for example, like this one, I'm gonna want the ultra rare.
Yeah.
Once I see it hovering in that like $80 range, I'll go in and get one.
Yeah, sometimes they'll drop really low and then come back up to a floor price. But I mean, then you're trying to time the market, and it gets really tough. I almost wait until the next day before I buy the ones that I want to get, unless I can snipe something for a really good price. Congratulations, Riley Pearson. Warrior says rares might hit 25. Man, like I said, this might be a B or C tier type comic. This is the first appearance of an important character. We might have a Good
That's
opportunity.
That's a pretty cool secret rare, man.
Yeah.
At this point, I never got a secret rare comic on drop, and it's probably never gonna happen at this rate because I don't get drops anymore.
Well, if you're not getting any comic drops, then you're never gonna get that secret rare. I get them
Yeah,
all the
so
time, but I
that-
still haven't got a secret rare yet.
I never had that feeling, man, when you open up a secret rare in your comic drop.
Me neither. I wonder what that feels like. I know Riley Pearson got
Congrats,
one
man.
today.
It's cool that you got one.
Yeah, congrats. Warrior says almost every sellers for drops are bots, since most of them win 10 plus drops.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Most of the sellers are bots. I just let them undercut each other for the first few hours. Like I wouldn't buy anything the first few hours because it's just bots undercutting each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of bots, and what's interesting about the botting is we noticed a naming pattern for a long time where it would be first name, last name, and a certain amount of numbers, and it was pretty obvious to see. And now you don't see those anymore, and we found a new naming pattern for bots where it's just a first name, last name, like this one right here, and that shows that VeVe is cracking down on bots and that they figured out that pattern, and they see that when people start creating mass accounts in those patterns that they're not able to do it anymore. So you can tell they're actually cracking down on them. Offman says, sniped comment number 907. I would say you could get 60 gems for it right now, maybe 70. Probably not a ton. Bruin swiped a comment for 850. Let's go. What are your thoughts on Avenger number 8? That's the first
That's a great
appearance
comic,
of Kang.
Avengers 8's a great comic. First, Kang's one of the next villains for the MCU. I mean, he's going to be a big character, and we don't see comics of that quality anymore on the 250 drops. I mean, look at the last couple 250 drops. They're not. There's nothing special about them. Like that She-Hulk one, that's
Right.
not a good comic. Alpha Flight, that's not a good comic.
So
Avengers 8, dude, that's first Kang. So I don't think we're going to be seeing comics of that quality again as 250s.
yeah, what he means by 250 is that there's 250 secret rares. It's from those 10K edition drops, and Kang was the first 10K edition drop, I believe, and it's probably the best comic in the physical world to drop on 10K editions.
Yeah, it was an experiment. It was an experiment,
Yeah.
and they're probably not going to do that experiment again, dropping a significant comic with that low of a run. At this rate, I don't even know if we'll get another 1K run. Like we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get another 1K run, but we saw that I guess it was just an experiment. That Top Dog comic, it only had 8 editions. I hope they don't actually drop a comic on the app with only 8 editions. That would be tough. George Adams got 2 on the drop, 2 SC on drops. Let's go. 2 secret rares, I'm assuming. Ultra rares are down to 80. Boom, there's a 356. I missed it. There's some good numbers dropping now in the rares. You gotta be quick to get those too, though. Alright, guys, I'm gonna keep sniping for a little bit, see if I can't make some extra gems. Haven't grabbed one yet. We usually have the sniping music going on while I'm sniping the market, but man, it is getting tough to.
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
It's getting tough to snipe these. Rares down to under 30 gems.
Damn, I tried buying one and nothing.
Well, I go to the new listings page and then refresh, and I'm looking for low serial numbers, but if you're trying to buy at the floor, I can usually pick up stuff at the floor. So like when we had that Ghost Rider drop and it was really hard to get stuff from this new listing page, I didn't have any problem sniping normal
Yeah, this is why I
serial
buy
numbers.
later in the day, because right now you can't get anything. It's so tough. Like everybody trying to buy one.
Rotato just sniped number 6484 for 850. Good snipe. Yeah, if you can snipe a common, you're doing good. E-Rock says, no more 1K drops, please. Really messed up comic collection. It messed up my whole entire comic collection. I will tell you that.
Which one?
Just having those 1K comics, because then
Yeah, I hope they never do that again, man. Because I mean, all I did was make 1,000 bots really freaking happy, dude. That was all that did.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. VV Vibe says,
Yeah.
the Kang comic almost has the most panel pull covers if people are a fan of those. I don't know what that means. The Kang Uncommon at 250. I'm a big fan of the Uncommon with that dark green background. Do you know what he means by panel pull covers?
Oh yeah, it's I think he means the first page, that it's like the cover.
Yeah, I remember it has like 2 covers, and if you have the
Yeah.
Uncommon and you open up the Uncommon cover, the common cover is the second page.
I agree though, that green cover does look like a meme.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that green cover. I think I actually sold mine, unfortunately, but I'll probably buy it back one day.
Yeah, but
Ash Cook just bought a Luke Cage secret rare for $390. Let's go. Good pickup. Yeah, that just fed the bots more dirty gems, says Warriors. Never 1K editions, please. That was a tough drop, and it was, I don't know, I guess it's not the first time that Spider-Man is in the black suit, but it's one of the first times, like the second comic he's in that black suit.
dude, that it's kind of crazy because one of the first panels for the black suit, the original art sold for like over 3 million. Remember I told you that?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Is that like they ripped the page out of it? It was just that one page?
No, they didn't rip the page. So it's like me, man. When I write comics, I'll get the sketches from my artist, and they'll send me the actual black and white sketch, which is the actual like first art before they do the inking.
Gotcha.
So it's like a prototype almost. So someone actually bought the actual page that was presented before it got turned into the comic. It's the actual prototype of the page.
Now I can see why it's so expensive. Yeah, that's
why
pretty awesome.
It's expensive. It's the only one. It's the only one that the artist actually drew.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a one-of-one copy, dude. So of course it would sell for $3 million.
Yeah, that's very cool. Potato says 841 rare just sold for $30. Yeah, I saw it. I tried to go for it. I didn't quite get it. Jacob Cook sniped number 1574 uncommon for $850. Let's go. Brad Hansen got the Kang secret rare on the drop. Oh my goodness. Do you still have that?
Brad's lucky, man.
Yeah. Do you still hold that one?
Kang secret rare on drop. Jeez.
Ooh, what's that worth? Like 10K?
Yeah, it's like I think it's gone down to like 10K. It was hovering at like 13K for a while.
Hamoon says rare 5381 for 30 gems. Yeah, you could probably get an extra. You could probably make 10 gems off of that. That's probably a good pickup. Winky Jones says, how do you feel about Fantastic Four 13 common for 22 gems? Which one is the Fantastic Four number 13? Dozer, do you know?
That one, dude, honestly, the only way to go with that comic is the ultra rare because it's the VeVe exclusive.
And who's the first appearance of that comic?
It's the first appearance of the Watcher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would go with the ultra rare then. I don't really even know who the Watcher is, so it doesn't seem like he's a very important character. But 22 gems for a Fantastic Four common, it's not horrible. I can see that going to 40 one day. We might see an under retail comic today, says Shot by Zito. Yeah, it could happen. 1996 is on the market for 68 gems as a rare. Keep my eye on the rares right now. Sniped a common for 8 gems. Jay East in the house. Brad Hansen says, yep, he still has that secret rare Kang. Let's go. Diamond Hands in the building.
Yeah, I'm still holding my secret rare Kang. That's one of the best ones.
Yeah, that is an awesome secret rare to be holding. All right, folks. I guess it's time to end Comic Way Wednesday for the day. I'm going to be on the market trying to snipe these rares for a little bit. Hopefully they'll drop below 30 and I can pick up a few and sell them back when they go up, if they ever do. And my man, Dozer, thank you so much for hanging out with us today on Comic Way Wednesday and giving us all your great comic information. Is there anything going on in the physical world? Any physical comics dropping today?
Actually, yeah, dude, there is. But before I tell you guys, follow me on Twitter at the Comic Way.
Yeah, and let me link the Comic Ways.
That's the Comic Way. Yeah, so today, they actually have a cool comic coming out today. I'm pretty sure it's today. It's the first Captain Carter. Captain Carter #1.
Oh, really? The first?
So, I mean, yeah, it's her first appearance as Captain Carter in the comic books. I mean, that's one that I'll be looking at.
Interesting, nice, awesome. All right, yeah, guys, so that's could be dropping at your local comics shop today. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us, and I will be back tomorrow for a very special live stream with a fellow Omi homie who recently escaped Ukraine. He lives there, and he wants to talk about what's going on in the country and help with some of the relief efforts there. So make sure you catch me tomorrow at the same time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for that stream, and good luck sniping that market. All right, thanks, Dozers. Thanks for hanging out, man. We'll see you next week.
All right, see you guys.
Later.